Incredible how you can see right through me. I'm the invisible man. Hey, how's it going, YouTube friends? It's me, your one furry boy. Never. Because of controversies this week, the movie I wanted to show you, I can't. So if this seems a little rushed, please bear with me. I'm sorry about that. And yes, you are watching The Never Show, the only show with lemon-scented limes, lest I forget, and the only show with a supernatural, super awesome third eye. I mean, why ask why? Why wouldn't you want a third eye? Yes, this joke is never going to get better, but if you did, laugh! Thank you. And yes, it is Wednesday again. I want to thank you all for being my YouTube friends. I know I say this every week, and I truly do mean it. And I've been going through a bit of a hard time lately, and your likes and comments and your likes on Reddit and your likes on Twitter really do help. Thank you for that. Also, thank you for clicking that subscribe button and that little bell icon, because it's part of the YouTube experience and adding me to your YouTube experience. I don't really want to go into why we're doing a different movie this week than I said I was going to do, but let's just get into this movie, shall we? And today's movie is The Invisible Man. It is a rated R film. It is 2 hours and 4 minutes. It is a horror mystery sci-fi from Leigh Whannell, which that's a dude's name, and I'm probably pronouncing it Whannell or Warhol. I tried my best. Based on the works of H.G. Wells, which I liked the original work better than this one, and we'll get into that later on. It stars Elisabeth Moss Oliver, Jackson-Cohen Harriet Dyer, Aldis Hodge, and Reid Michael Dorman. That's the cast you need to know about. There's a lot of other people in this movie, but those are the main players in this. And our production companies were Goalpost Pictures, Blumhouse Productions, Dark Universe. I love Dark Universe, but it just feels like they're never really getting anywhere. And Universal Pictures, our distributor here in the good old United States of America. God bless America. Land that I love was Universal Pictures. Our special effects were done by Cutting Edge, and I feel like they needed more special effects. Cutting Edge did great, but I felt like it needed more. I don't know why. I feel like Universal should have pulled in someone else other than just Cutting Edge. And now for my thoughts on the film. I like the premise of this movie. Spiel that you're invisible, you can go anywhere and do anything. And I don't like that this is, a bad marriage going very bad, and I don't like that. It's uncomfortable. If you have any kind of family problems, you don't want to go to a movie where family problems are the biggest part of the movie, and they made that like the mainstay. And Elisabeth Moss did great and acting, for the few minutes that Adrian Oliver, Jackson-Cohen, and Michael Dorman is on screen. They're great too. And Aldis Hodge is great, and Storm Reid is great, and they have great family chemistry together. But it's all about those family problems and your ex faking his demonetization. It just made me uncomfortable. And I wanted to be scared, but, good camera work and negative space isn't going to scare me. I need that little faint glimmer that there might be something there that isn't there, if you know what I mean. And I just didn't get that as much in this film. There's a few of those faint glimmers, but there's just not enough of them to make it scary for me. And, you know, family problems aside and everything, it's a decent movie. I can see why some people like it, but for me, I'm just not into that. It was a bit of a turnoff. I really like the older Invisible Man movies. I like the fact that they try to go places and do things all around their ex and do horrible things in that note. You know, I wanted to see excitement and maybe a little bit of you know, those good jump scares. But I feel like when you have someone in a negative space that you can't see, you got to give that like little shimmer that just wasn't there. That, you know, oh, you're seeing something that isn't there, kind of thing. And, you know, Elisabeth Moss sells this, and she sells it really well. But it just wasn't there for me. I wanted more and got less. And Leigh Whannell, he's a decent director, and he's, you know, he did Saw, and I love the Saw franchise because it was gory, and he did Insidious, which I'm not a huge fan of. I really want to see what CinemaSins thinks, just because I feel like maybe I'm biased here. I don't know why. It is a 7.6 on IMDb out of 10, which that seems about right. I feel like that's an honest score on this movie. But Rotten Tomatoes has it at 91 with a certified fresh, but you're in the 90s and it's certified fresh, so I'm okay with that. But the audience score is at 89%. And I feel that that's more correct and what's really going on here. I feel some people like this, but the subject matter is uncomfortable. For you hardcore Inside the Box fans, TV watch maybe in October when I want to get scared. Maybe, but not now. DVD buy is a pass, and theater rewatch. I've seen it once, and it's going to be less scary if I see it again, so pass. And I'd rather have seen the movie that I reviewed first, but I can't really talk about that because of its controversies. So we're just going to leave it at that. And with all that said, if you like what you see in here, make sure you click that like button. Likes means this video gets shared elsewhere on the YouTube platform. And likes and views is how YouTube works now, so please share this video with your friends. And you know you don't have to ask. All comments are 100% guaranteed response. Let's become YouTube friends, shall we? And you know I have to ask. I have an Amazon. I have a Patreon. It is not without your support that keeps this channel afloat. You do not realize how little I have to do so much. Thank you for your support so far, and thank you for supporting my American dream. And with all that said, for a final time, because it's a horrible running joke on this channel that I can't stop saying it, if you want to see more of this nonsense, make sure you click that subscribe button and that little bell icon. Ding, 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 ding! Top of morning! And I will see you all in the next movie review. Bye! For your support.